Hey guys, my name's Juan and today I'll be giving you a tour of the UofC Arts Department. It'll be a little bit down the video, so stick around for that. Instead of just starting there, I wanted to walk there to hopefully give you guys a better feel for the campus. So right now we're in one of the 3 day rate parking lots on campus. There's obviously more parking lots than that, but these are just like the ones that have the cheapest day rate. So it's this one across the street from here, and one on the other side of campus, kind of by the business school. And it costs $8 to park here. That's from midnight, like the first minute of the day, all the way until 11:59 p.m. And then there are people that will ticket you if you stay overnight. I'm not actually sure if this $8 price is a common price now, because when I was still there, the price was all the way up to $10 a day. So this might just be a special COVID price since like almost nobody's there. Oh, and I should quickly mention that those big buildings that we were just beside are actually grad residences. And little fun fact, I actually helped build those, which I never fail to remind my partner whenever we're here on campus. So this is the walk you would take from that parking lot. It takes you into the kinesiology building, kind of the back end of it. On the right side there is the Olympic Oval, and we don't actually go through this door because right now it's closed due to COVID. We're going to take a left here and go through Mac Hall to get to the arts department. Now, as you can tell, the campus is pretty empty right now. This is all due to COVID. Classes are mostly online. However, there are still students on campus when online classes aren't possible. And yes, the student dorms are open. I'll have a video showing those coming out pretty soon. So if you're interested in that, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And while we're on the topic, also hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, you can leave those in the comments and I'll be sure to reply. So we're in the back of Mac Hall here, and as you can see, that is the pharmacy on campus. You can basically get any pharmacy needs you need here, as well as prescription medication, and you can get those prescriptions on campus. It's just on the 2nd floor of this building. There's a medical office, and you can basically get checked up and any prescriptions that you might need. This this room here is closed right now. It's the Student Union Clubhouse. Basically, it's for any clubs that might not have their own club room somewhere on campus. They can book a time and meet here. It's actually a pretty nice space. I've been in there myself. And here on the right is the University convenience store. I shouldn't say University convenience store. It's just one of the convenience stores. It has anything that you would find at like a 7-Eleven. And right up here, there's actually something I really want to show you guys, especially if you're not in Canada, or even if you are in Canada and you've ever wanted to study abroad. So this is the International Student Services Office. If you're studying abroad here in Canada and you need any help with like transcripts or paperwork stuff, then this is probably where you need to go. And if you're Canadian and you're interested in studying abroad, then I really recommend you coming down here. They have a lot of information on different programs, whether you're an undergrad, a master's student, or a PhD student. And like I myself studied abroad in Japan for a year and South Korea for a summer, and I loved it. So definitely check it out if you're interested in that. Up there on the 2nd floor, as you can see, is the Last Defense Lounge. It's technically the grad students bar. You don't need to be a grad student to go up there. I've been up there tons of times as an undergrad. They have, I think, kind of a quieter atmosphere than the other campus bar, and still really great food. We're outside of Mac Hall. Straight ahead of us is the start of the arts department. The building's actually called Craggy Hall. I know it looked like a big cut, but actually I just walked straight to get here. Like we were pretty much right there. So this is Craggy Hall F. It goes all the way down to A, and it has the university theater and some classrooms for the arts. So the arts are kind of a very wide department. Like you'll have language courses here, as well as some like if you're taking a geography class, and I believe maybe natural sciences might be in arts, like anthropology, stuff like that. And up these stairs is the University Theater. I'm not sure if it's the only theater, but they'll have pretty cool shows up here that are free for students, like dance shows or plays, stuff like that. I do try to get inside, but unfortunately it's locked, obviously, because it's not in use right now during COVID. So here we are still in Craggy Hall F. This is the 2nd floor of Craggy Hall F. And I'm actually going to turn left, but first I want to show you guys something back here. One of the really nice things when you're walking through this building is you'll often hear music students practicing. So I'm going to check if this door is unlocked, and luckily it is. As you can see, there's a piano here. I think art students are actually still here on campus practicing, because there was a note saying if you use the piano, make sure you wipe it down. So yeah, I've always really enjoyed walking through this building in general, just because you usually hear that ambient sound of somebody practicing, and they're usually really good. It's also worth noting that regardless if you take a music class or an arts class or whatever class in this building, those classrooms will pretty much look like that, just maybe without the piano and the lines on the board already there. Coming up to this slightly bigger class here, I think I'll be able to show you guys what I meant when I said the nice ambient music of the building. Now we're about to enter Craggy Hall E. Craggy Hall is really just a long building with sections, and there'll be like Craggy Hall A, B, C, D, E, and F. In this particular hallway, I'm pretty sure that on the left side there's little music studios, which I've never been inside because I'm not a music student. So you would often hear people practicing alone, like a violinist, maybe a cello. And here on the right, these rooms are just classrooms, similar to the one that had the piano earlier in the video, but without the piano, without the music lines already drawn on the board, stuff like that. And up ahead is the arts parkade, which I know doesn't sound that exciting, but bear with me, there is actually more art department stuff coming up. So I think parkade might be a Canadian like slang word. So if you're not from Canada, parkade just means parking garage, and this parkade is 6 stories tall, and yeah, so I think you know what I'm talking about when I say parking garage. I'm not sure what these indoor bridges are called in other parts of the world, but here they're called +15s because typically they're 15 feet off the ground. And during winter, I definitely recommend trying to needle your way through campus as much as possible through these buildings. It can get pretty cold, so learn where they are. It'll help you out in the end. I just wanted to take a moment to look out the window and show you guys. Up ahead is most of the student residences, and on the other side, it overlooks the bus loop. Well, one of the bus areas here, but yeah, this is the bus loop. And now we can head into the arts building. It is on the 6th floor, so you got to go up some stairs, but don't worry, that +15 technically dropped us off on the 4th floor, so we don't have far to go. Behind these doors is one of the galleries here in the arts building. I think it's called the Little Gallery, and it usually has student exhibitions almost all year round. So if you ever just want to take a look at some art, definitely come up here. And there is another gallery down the hall that I'll show you guys the door to, but that door is also closed. A really cool thing about the galleries here is if you hold an exhibition, you don't actually have to be an art student. You just have to be able to put forward a proposal of what you're going to do, and you can actually do pretty much anything you want with the rooms that doesn't damage them. Like you can paint the walls, even stuff like that. There's also on the left hand side, not like turning the corner, just in that wall there's some computer labs, so you can take like graphic design classes, photography classes. There's, I think, even like an iPhone photography class you can take on campus. There's a lot of stuff. And right here is the other gallery. It's a really small gallery, but it's, from what I've seen, it has some really cool exhibitions that students put on. I'm actually not showing a lot of the building on this floor, but don't worry, it's pretty much a lot of the same. Closed doors right now. It's just other classrooms. There's an arts club, stuff like that. And I just wanted to head upstairs real quick to show you that there is a 7th floor, and I believe this is mostly for 4th year students. You kind of start having bigger projects to do. So you actually get kind of a studio space if you're a painter and stuff, or if you're a sculptor, you would also get a studio space. So I just wanted to show you guys where that is. So here's the space. It's pretty common throughout the year to see drawings like this from 1st year up to 4th year of just student projects like all over the building, including the floor we were just on. Obviously right now it's a little sparse just due to COVID. I'm sure that there's not a ton of classes going on right now. So this is one of the studios. As you can see, the door said painting, and I was really hoping some of the doors would be open here so that maybe we could like ask the students to just take a sneak peek. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Up ahead here is another studio area, which unfortunately is locked, but I'm hoping that this will still give you some idea of what the arts building is like. So that's it for this tour. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me out so much. And if you want to see more information about UofC, then definitely subscribe. I also do a ton of videos on immigration information here to Canada, as well as some real estate information and just some general information about the country. And so that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great day and a great life. Take care.